Wow, look at this. Okay, S&P 500's up. The stock market's just opened. You know, we have risk off day, a bit on crypto. It looks like Bitcoin achieved 100,000, close to it. Bitcoin was at 99,517.79. Unreal. Bitcoin in the last year is up 174%. So check this out. All right, do me a favor, give me a like and a share. My channel's getting a lot of traction. I got picked up like an additional 25 subscribers here. I'm so thankful and welcome all of you. You know, let's get the word out. Share my videos with my friend, all of your friends and everything. So I give a daily trading plan, but I go over geopolitical news first, then socioeconomic, and then I go over you get a bonus if you stay with me to the end, which is my trading plan. It's not investment advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but check this out. So let's look at the news headlines for today. I mean, Bitcoin surges to 100K, unreal news. The top news stories today. Let's check this out here. What's going on here? Trump, Associated Press, chooses loyalist Pam Bondi for Attorney General pick after Matt Gaetz. Okay, so yeah, Pam Bondi was here in Florida, where I'm from. Okay, Politico. Okay, Putin confirms Russia fired new ballistic missiles at Ukraine. My goodness, is this Matthew 24 playing out? Unreal. CNN, Northern California faces possible record-breaking rainfall. So let it rain, make it rain. BBC, okay, let's see, Israeli Gaza Netanyahu ICC war crimes arrest warrant is outrageous. I thought that Netanyahu, I had read, was going to be arrested and then possibly extradited to the Netherlands for war crimes. So who knows? CNN, okay, news on that. We can't report on that. Okay, Fox weather, Northeast blasted with snow. Beneficial rain as major airport hubs face, winter weather's coming. Man, we're here now. Check it out. Let's check out on what's going on here with bar chart. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, stock S&P futures tick lower ahead of U.S. PMI data. So we got inflation information, and so crude oil's up fractionally. S&P futures are up. Gold is up at 26.90. A lot of exciting news. Tariff hikes will backfire, and China can manage such external shocks. There's Associated Press. U.S. bribery and fraud charges are being a big test for India's Adani, one of Asia's richest men. U.S. budget airlines like Spirit Airlines are struggling while pursuing premium passengers to solve their problems. Airlines are tough. Tough unions. And okay, Disney stock, it rallies 18%. So people are talking about Disney, and then AI stocks, and decentralized paradigm offers super high risk. Wow. Gap's turnaround gains steam, but is the stock a buy? So let's take a look at the major market overview. Do me a favor, give my videos a like and a share. S&P 500 E-minis now have turned positive, up 5 points. NASDAQ 100 E-minis off 3 points. Dow futures up 31 points. The VIX at 16.50. The Dixie US dollar 107.480, up a few ticks. The 10-year 109-205. Crude oil up above 70 at 70.32. Gold bullion at 26.89, up 15 points. Silver at 31.12. A lot of news there. Look at the market leaders. MicroStrategy is active. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Entertainer only. Microsoft, NVIDIA, Tesla active. Google's always doing great. Super Microcomputer is amazing. I remember when Google went public. What a great stock. Coinbase is active. Coca-Cola is active. Netflix, Snowflake is doing great. Snowflake had a huge earnings, news story yesterday. So that's what's being reported on bar chart. Now let's take a look at Yahoo Finance. Again, Bitcoin surges to 100K, and that's what it needs to do. Bitcoin nears 100K. We're going to be throwing a party. The 100K, might even have a 100K, sign here on my hat. Bitcoin, fueled by regulatory hopes, but this rise may be its own catalyst. All right, NASDAQ futures retreat as Dow and S&P 500 tread water. Okay. Newman, it says here, Musk's Doge is already overreaching the Department of Government Efficiency. Texas governor orders state agencies to sell Chinese assets. Is Texas going to succeed from the union? There's some talk about the U.S. balkanizing. You got the movie Leave the World Behind, and then most recently Civil War. Big banks bet Trump will make the best of times even better. 2025 Medicare premiums will eat up into Social Security checks. Honeywell to sell PPE business for $1.3 billion. Cryptos that were targeted by the Securities and Exchange Commission rise after Gensler steps away. I guess Gensler were tarred and feathered. Reddit, news on Reddit. Stock dips as shareholders seek a loan of $1.2 billion against its stake. And it says different crypto companies are jostling for spot on Trump's council. Coinbase, news on it. Reddit slides, gap surges on earnings. Shares of Reddit are sliding this morning following a Bloomberg report that one of the company's largest shareholders, Advanced Magazine Publishing, is planning to borrow against its stake. So this is being reported on Yahoo Finance. Latest news, U.S. bars more food, metals import over China alleged forced labor. Oil pairs weekly advance as dollar strength offsets war concerns. Time for a coffee break. Italy watchdog finds Fudu Indu 5 million euros for rider data breaches. What do hundreds of beavers have to do with the future of movies? Wow. ExxonMobil could partner up with Eni and Total to jointly develop natural gas deposits off of Cyprus. Slowing Mexico, inflation is slowing. It says here, growth opened door to larger cuts. So, Mexico Central Bank could be lowering interest rates. Private credit. You've got a McDonald's to expand U.S. value menu for fast food battle over bargain seekers. I make my own hamburgers, for cents on the dollar, and they compared to fast food. Let's see what stocks here. Top gainers again: Snowflake, Reddit, Super Microcomputers pumping again on new auditors. Big losers recently, active stocks: MicroStrategy, PDD Holdings, Zim Integrated. Very active stocks also: NVIDIA. I own stock in NVIDIA, Mara Holdings, Super Microcomputer, MicroStrategy, and SoundHound. So these are the stories on the news today on Yahoo Finance. Wow. Okay, so let's take a look now. If you stay with me to the end, do me a favor, give me a like and a share on the video. Oh man. So investing, have a little bit of a risk off day today in cryptos. They've had a huge pump. Today is Friday, okay, also to November 22nd, 2024. A lot of exciting news. We got to get through this. So this is my trading plan, not financial advice, informational purposes only, opinion only, and it's entertainment. Do your own research. So Bitcoin, dollar cost average Bitcoin. In my Momo swing account, I'm up about 14% in Bitcoin. This morning, Bitcoin around 2:40 Eastern Standard Time was at 99,517, and now it's risk off to 97,500. So we've seen, a 2,000 point dip. So I will buy the dip today in Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin's had a big run, obviously. So it's time for it to possibly have a risk off. It reaches resistance at that psychological level of 100,000. So, I squared off some nice profits in Bitcoin here over the last couple weeks. So today I will dollar cost average Bitcoin today again. And, I bought the dip this morning, limit GTC at 98,254. And now it's at 97,611. So, whenever I had the patience to let the market come to me at the pivot points, I always made money in my operations. So that's a quote from Jesse Livermore. So, I don't buy the dip. I place my limit GTC orders at the pivot points at S1. There's S1, 2, and 3. So it's pivot 1, 2, 3, and then they pivot back, and then I'm able to purchase the market at the pivot points. So that's what I'm waiting for today. I've got my limit GTC orders set at, the different pivot points. And I also have limit GTC orders to sell Bitcoin. So I was able to sell some Bitcoin this morning as high as like 99,000 that I purchased. My new cost basis, my Momo Swing account is up at least 15,000 points, something to that effect. So dollar cost average Bitcoin today. It's the only crypto that I have. A dollar cost average SPY. I did the breakout trade on the S&P 500 today. SPY ETF 591.74 is my cost basis. 591.74. It's now trading at 594.97. So I purchased the breakout. Position's now profitable for me, and so it's returned to profitability, so I'll chase it. Got stocks in there like Nvidia, Apple Computer. How's Nvidia doing post earnings? Man, Nvidia's risk off today, off about 2%. Let's look at these companies. Apple Computer, Apple's doing amazing. All right, up about 1% on Apple. Microsoft, Mr. Softy, Amazon, Facebook, Meta platforms, Google's amazing, always doing great. I might purchase some more Google stock today. Tesla is amazing. Berkshire Hathaway, Alphabet C, Google, and then Broadcom. So these are the biggest concentration in market cap by about 35%. So again, today the plan is to dollar cost average SPY ETF, especially because the position now in the trade has become profitable. The all-time high for SPY ETF, if I'm not mistaken, is, I quoted this yesterday, 600.17. So if then, like in computer code, if the S&P 500 trades at 600.18, its new all-time high, I won't go all in, but I'll definitely purchase a breakout at that price level. It could go up 5-10x. It could just be getting started. Or is this 1928 again? I don't know. Is it the Babson break? The stock market always climbs a wall of worry. The indexes do. BTCUSD, the blockchain ETFs, I'll dollar cost average those, plus block, BLOK. So that's the foundation of my cryptocurrency mining rig that I've discussed. I dollar cost average Bitcoin every day, 7 days a week. One unit, not one whole Bitcoin, but in dollar amounts. So, and then I purchase blockchain ETFs once a week, every Monday. BTCUSD. Company shares run a little longer today, so let's see. Companies inside of the Global X blockchain ETF is, look at this, Coinbase, Mara Holdings, Core Scientific, Riot Platforms, Hut 8, CleanSpark, Galaxy Digital Holdings, Cipher Mining, CIFR, TeraWolf, and Bitfarms Limited. So these stocks are, how's Coinbase doing this morning? Let's see, I'm a shareholder in that. Coinbase is off a bit, pre-market, about 1.5%, but it looks like it wants to return to profitability on the day. Coinbase is doing great. So I own stocks. The foundation of my mining rig is the purchase of the blockchain ETF. So I maintain a 7-to-1 ratio, 1 unit of the BKCH and block, BLOK. Block is the Amplify Transformational Data Sharing ETF. Great companies in there like MicroStrategy, Visa, PayPal. Incredible stock shares inside of that. That position's profitable for me, and an all-time high for the year is 50.99. So I've been squaring off profits in the Amplify data sharing ETF, and I'll definitely do the breakout trade at 50.99. If it trades at $51 a share, I want to pay up for that and chase a trend because it's never too high to buy. So with that, my synthetic mining rig has produced in the last 17 weeks, I'm guessing, conservatively 80,000 points in Bitcoin profit. So, I combine two components. The foundation is the blockchain ETFs that own Coinbase and MicroStrategy type companies. I outsource the mining to those great organizations. And then I dollar cost average Bitcoin, so it's a 7-to-1 ratio. And so I average on average about 100,000 points a year in trading speculation profit in Bitcoin by running my synthetic Bitcoin mining rig that I invented about 3 years ago. So that's what I have. Exciting times. About 10 o'clock, the stock market's been open about a half hour. So let's take a look at what's going on with Target, TGT, right? Target was off big the other day. Target's up nice, pumped, looked like it was oversold. So that's the 122 options, selling the puts. They were nice. Sell the 122s. Yeah, they've evaporated, so that was a nice trade if you did it. Not financial advice, I have to say that, but selling the puts on Target at 122, the stock pumped. It looked way oversold to me. Intel was the same thing, it sold the puts. Super Micro Computer, let's take a look at it. SM Super Micro. Super Micro's pumping. They got new auditors up about 15%, so they got a chance. They're in San Jose. It looks like the auditors for Super Micro Computer know their way to San Jose. So let's see, what do we have also? Big moving stocks, Bitcoin is pumping up to nearly 100,000, Ethereum. Let's look at the top cryptos. Okay, by market cap, oh man, we got Bitcoin, Ethereum on the blockchain, Solana, Ripple, XRP, the Dogecoin, Doggy Coin, Cardano, Avalanche, AVAX, AVAX, Shiba Inu, Bitcoin Cash, Chainlink, old stinky link, Pepe the Frog, Stellar's up 4% today, Stellar, Litecoin, it's like owning silver bullion, amazing, Uniswap, Uni, Ethereum Classic, Aave, Tezos, I did 4 trading cycles in Tezos, as my viewers know. It cleaned up really well on it. And then Compound. So altcoin season, typically Pinnacles, the first week of March. So we got the inauguration, a few days until it in January. The Christmas rally for stocks. We get the Trump pump here, 595.72 for the S&P 500. I purchased the S&P 500 ETF on the breakout today at 595.10, and it's 595.75. So I'll keep adding to it at high prices only. I don't like to buy the dip, and so, man, I've been at this game of trading and speculation since right after the stock market correction in 1987. When I was at uni, I interned at a brokerage house. So I've learned a few things. I've not ever had a margin call because I don't trade on the margin. and I don't use stop orders. And so with that, man, I get a lot of pushback from people saying that, you don't use stop orders. As my viewers know, I was off a negative 43% on Dogecoin at one point 6 months ago, and then it reversed and then went up several 100%. So it takes time. You got to be able to sit tight in positions and build a portfolio. For those of you, you get stopped out. I place my limit GTC orders to purchase assets at the pivot points, and then I hedge completely with this. I purchase physical precious metals. So recently I earned a major profit in the Bitcoin, so I'll be placing another order to purchase some additional precious metals from SD bullion. So that's what I have for my trading plan. Everyone running a bit longer, about 20 minutes, but exciting times. S&P's pumping. So, the breakout on the S&P, 595, 595.75, it's pumping. So, returns of profitability. Let's see if we can get a pump into, the inauguration into the S&P 500, see where it goes from there. But time will tell. It takes time for these trends to play out. So that's what I have for today. What a great day, getting the cool weather. How's Robinhood doing today? I own stock shares in Robinhood. Robinhood Markets, what a great company. Robinhood's off about 1.5%. But Robinhood stock, I've owned it this last year. I've owned Robinhood stock. It's up 330% in the last 12 months. So, I trade on Robinhood. They do great work. So I earned, being a stakeholder in Robinhood, it's wonderful because, I get to participate in the upside in the Robinhood company stock shares. So that's what we got. Bitcoin selling off, risk off this morning. Had a huge pump again to 100,000. So that's what we got. That's what we have. It's a great day, man, just to have crypto and Ripple and all the blockchain assets on big blockchain global funds. Amazing. MicroStrategy. I own stock in MicroStrategy and also Palantir, Palantir Technologies. I've added to my position when it was added to the S&P 500. Palantir is up about 3% today. It's a, building a software platform company, Palantir. So that's what I have. Great day, man. It's awesome, wonderful, blessing, amazing day. So everyone be great. Have a great day. Always trade in the direction of the trend. Let the trend be your friend. And let's get this trading day going and have an awesome, great day. It's John on my news desk here, reporting on the news, and then also on my prop trading desk. Man, Bitcoin.